Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. In the many years that he has worked with couples, this dear one has seen very similar complaints arise when people form their marital union. And very often, the complaint is with certain types of people that there's an intensity to their relationship that on one level is wonderful and another level is awful. The intensity of attraction, the intensity of sexual connection that they feel is unlike any other, which is why they feel so strongly about this person and did ever since they met them. And yet, there's also an intensity to when they aren't getting along and they aren't doing well. And it's exhausting. This has to do with the idea of attraction being a magnetic function, and that many times opposites attract. If you feel very, very strongly attracted to someone, you will see that it's because they are quite opposite from you. They don't look like you. They may just do life differently than you, but the attraction will be more easily felt on the extremes. And when there is great opposites, there can be great attraction. Unfortunately, when you try to live with this person, you find out that the opposites go all the way down the line, and that it makes it very difficult to just live day to day. You may wonder, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with just being extremely attracted, feeling like you're falling in love, being wild for another person? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with it. The thing that you have to realize is that it comes with the other side of the coin, which is when things aren't good, they are really awful. And that you may find yourself very, very close or fighting. Underneath of that is a desire not to be bored. We tend to not be physically attracted to our friends, partly because they're so similar to us. And in the similarity, there's an ease. It's much easier to live with someone who is similar to you, but not feel particularly physically attracted to them. As I was saying, underneath of that is a desire not to be bored. That if you find a mate who's kind of like you, and you get along easily, there's a fear that you won't have the attraction, or the attraction won't last, and that you'll just be friendly roommates over time. And you'll yearn for the physical attraction that was there in the beginning or was there with other people in your life. This is part of the human condition, being attracted to extremes. Perhaps you are like this, or you know people like this, who you might characterize as a drama magnet. They have extreme highs and extreme lows. They get very excited and very depressed. And they become very exhausted. But is the answer to cut off the highs and lows and just be in the middle somewhere? Perhaps not. The answer is not boredom. The answer is not routine. The answer is not predictability. But there is something inside of you that knows peace and knows happiness that doesn't have its dramatic opposite. And that goes on forever. That is infinite. That peace is not boring. It's fascinating. It's complex. It's simple. It's very attractive, but not in the dramatic sense. You can bang your head against the wall and then say, yes, but it feels so good when I stop. That's one sensation. But what I'm recommending is that if you be still, you'll find that there is depth to peace. There is an infinity to it. There is an endless wonder and a creativity to it. And it's even possible to be with someone who's quite opposite from you, but not have to go through the ups and downs. You may decide that I love this about us, that we are a handful, but so what? I find peace in that. I see love in this intensity. You do not need to get rid of a partner who is opposite from you, nor do you need to get rid of a partner who's similar to you. But you may find that you're more attracted to something that has no opposite. And that something takes you on a ride that's more interesting than the ups and downs of usual human drama. Just consider this. There's a domain outside of the drama, inside of the drama, that has its own attractiveness on a different level. Be open to this. It will change your perspective on the world, on news events, on your daily drama. You will gather an appreciation for all the diversity there is without riding the ups and downs and exhausting yourself. It actually energizes you to stay with your peace and see where it leads. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.